Fuck going, man. It's your boy Pearl and kick my shit with Pearl and friends. Sunday edition, man. Sunday edition, man. Sucker free sucker. Me and my sister Honeybees. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. I'm good. How about yourself?
Good. You can hear me good now.
Way better, bro. Way better.
Yeah, man. Time to get it going. So, everybody, y'all welcome, man, to the show this weekend. It's a lot going on out here, man. I want to start off by I want to do something different today. I want to start off by saying congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons, man. God damn. Cause it's a lot of people in my city, man, that really love to be pulling for the Falcons. So shout out to the Falcons for winning that exciting football game today. Yeah, she gonna do that. But
What kind of birds don't fly? Falcons.
I ain't no Falcon fan, but I'm happy for them.
But that's what's up, though. Hey,
Big,
a
but
win is
big,
a win. Congratulations.
yeah, win's a win. Big shout out once again to my Georgia Bulldogs. All we do is win, but I want to congratulate that boy Baby, little Baby, man, on that new album he got. That motherfucker nice. Now I know you don't like the rappers and the rap music and stuff, but I know you. And if you just listen to that boy talk, you'll fuck with him. You'll fuck with him just by hearing him talk. He's a lot different from these dudes. Uh, he's a kid that I see that, he had to do what he had to do, but he really want to make a change in his life, and he's really taking the necessary steps to make a change. And if not, he's showing making it look like that, and that's what you're supposed to do when you get into the bag. Like he that boy getting to it, man. And but he making some great music. I'm just talking about from a creative standpoint. That last project he just put out, that shit I've been listening to it. It's a good piece of work, and he ain't just talking that dumb shit. So shout out to Lil Baby. I'm in a congratulations mood. Hey, shout out to Honeybees. Shout out to Honeybees for that hot ass that promo video you got, which was a topic of discussion. A couple of days ago, me and my boys.
So it was a discussion somewhere else.
Hey, okay. Are you ready to fight?
You said I'll be ready to fight.
Everybody say the same thing. It was done with taste. And before we get started, I want to ask you, had you got any more business since you put your promo video out? Like, have you got any more like people calling trying to?
Yeah, I have a few bookings.
Good. That's what it's for.
Yeah, that's what it's for. That's exactly what it's for.
So that's good.
Instead of me just talking about what I do, I have something to show you what I do.
Yeah, talk about it. I want to get. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start. That's what I'm gonna give people for Christmas.
A massage.
Yeah, don't you think that's a cool gift? Yeah, like a massage package.
That's a good thing you said that because I am going to be looking into getting me some coupons made for the holidays.
Oh, that's dope. All right, y'all heard it now. Y'all be looking out for them Honeybee coupons. I think
find a good printing company that can do that for me.
Yeah, I know a couple. I'll turn you on. I think massages are important. There's a lot of people uptight out here.
The world is stressful by itself, okay?
Yeah, so I can imagine.
That's considered health and wellness right there. Just like when women go get our feet done, that chair massages us, then we get our foot worked on, massage. That's therapeutic. I mean, why not take care of self in the midst of all this chaos? You have to take care of self in the midst of this chaos. Sometimes in your life, sometime during the day, you need to shut the world off. Or like you need peace, quiet, relaxation, rejuvenation.
How many of those do you suggest, like for the average, like grown person, like in a month? How many massages?
I go 3 times a month due to the fact that I do massages, but I would recommend twice a month.
Okay.
And if your schedule doesn't require you twice a month, I would say once a month on a 90-minute massage would give you real good. Would do you real good.
What's the minimum amount of time you think a person can get what they need out of it?
Huh?
What's the minimum the minimum amount of time that you think a person need to get? Like, as far as like what, at least an hour?
I mean, at least 60 minutes. Okay. At least an hour.
Okay.
A 30-minute massage, that's like walking through the mall, sitting down, getting a chair massage in a mall.
That's a QV. That's a QV.
I mean, quick visit.
I just learned what that was.
That's a quick visit, a QV, a quick visit.
I ain't never know what the fuck that was.
You on them sites, you found out what that was.
Oh, yeah. I'm single as fuck. Yeah.
I get that a lot too. Do you do QVs? What the heck is a QV, sir? I am a masseuse.
Nah,
I portray nothing else but a masseuse.
Oh, that's all I be calling masseuse. I don't know nothing else. Hell nah. They got some other shit going on, but nah, that ain't what we doing over here.
Yeah.
We doing real live massages. So she gonna have some holiday specials. I'm dead ass serious. I'm gonna give a couple of gifts out. I think I know a couple of uptight people that probably can use that shit. Make them get loose. Do you ever get people?
I'm about to add a few more things to my my services just to enhance it along the way, going into the holidays and stuff like my manicure, pedicures. I already do facials. I do hair removals, stuff like that. So
you do hair removal? What's that?
Like my guys that come in and get their facials, they get ingrown hairs. I remove hairs.
Oh, okay.
Removal, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I got guys that just want to come in and get their blackheads picked, and when we go through their beard and pull their blackheads out, I do that too.
Do you have any like care products yourself? That you know?
No, I just bathe with milk and honey. That's the only thing I suggest you to do. I was just saying, I bathe in milk and honey. I do. I bathe in two tall cans of coconut oil. Coconut oil, 2 tall cans of coconut water, coconut water, and I do 2 cans of coconut milk, and I do a half a cup of honey. And I soak in the tub in the water as hot as I can stand it, and I bathe in my soap that I like to use. Ain't nobody.
No, I don't know if I ever told you, but you look like you bathe in milk and honey. I said that. I said that. There's some women looking at this probably saying, "No, that nigga done said that to me before." Some folks just look like that.
I do, and sometimes I incorporate grapefruits, lemons, limes. You know what I'm saying? Flowers. Just set an ambiance, light me some candles, and I just rejuvenate my body and I relax and just take in the ambiance.
See, ladies, that's like
called self-love, yourself, enjoying the moment. You know what I'm saying?
They just jump in the bathtub and they don't put no lotion on and put that thing on their head, stuff on their face, and they get mean.
Yeah, and in that type of bath, I don't have to use any lotion after that bath because the oil and the richness of the honey and the coconut milk makes me so soft and silky smooth. So sure, I just dry off real good. Sometimes I air dry and get to bed. The hobby, but I wanted to talk about something. I wanted to talk about not controlling, but patrolling your child's Instagram, Facebook, their social media platforms, TikToks and stuff like that. Are we still checking on our children in that sense as far as going into their phone? Yes, I'm sorry. If I'm paying your phone bill, I'm going to be a nosy parent. I'm going all through yes, I am. I'm going all through it. Give me that phone. I'm doing a 24-hour check. I'm checking that phone before you walk out the door. I'm checking it when you come in the door in this discussion. I pay the bill. If you got a problem with it, I can turn off. You can get you a job and you can pay your own bill. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? I've watched a video on social media where a 13-year-old tore his mama's house up because she took the phone for him. I wish he would have tore that house up because I'd have called my parents and I told my siblings and I told them, look, I'm getting ready to go to jail. I'm getting ready to cowboy whoop the dog out your nephew. Yeah. And I'm gonna need y'all to come get me. But
at what age do you stop?
No, because I ain't through yet. Because when I get out, I'm coming for some more. Because I'm going back in again. Just come get me again. I'm telling you, I will go all week long back and forth with to my child that I'm raising in my home. That I'm taking care of, providing all that and then some. But I just feel like we need to. It starts at home. It all starts at home. Just like when you send us to school and we learn at school, it doesn't just stop at school when I come out of school. It completes at home. It continues at home. I got to continue my lesson at home, teaching me, learning me, feeding me at home. I'm not understanding why we have why we're having so many problems with our children, our youth out here. I'm not understanding that, and we got all these mothers and fathers what is going on. I mean, you can't be that much into the club or that much into that man or that much into that woman if you're not paying attention to your child. I want to know what's going on. Why do we have 13-year-old girls on social media lying saying that they're 19 years old? What is the deal with this? What's going on with that? I wish I would. Not in my house. So that's what you do in my house when I'm coming in from my job, providing a lifestyle for us, and I'm giving me some time to myself in my room, relaxing. You're in your room until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning up on these social media platforms thinking you're grown. Or you up until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning thinking you rah with guns all in my house and I'm not knowing what's going on, but that's what y'all doing. I mean, where we at?
You just made a great point. I think the way you say you would do it would probably end up being the best way, because what happens is we wait until we get pissed off at them now these days and go take the phone and shit instead of it's your job. You're right to see every day.
It's your phone. That's your phone. My mama used to whoop our butts just to whoop our butts, and we used to ask. We say I didn't do nothing. Why you whoop me? Just so you would know what this ASS whooping is like. In the evening, you decide you want to do something. Just in case you decide you want to do something, just know how bad I'm gonna be on your backside. Know that.
Get hit for no reason, goddamn.
So guess what? We all treading lightly around here because we don't want that whooping no more. Because she went all in.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think kids have the fear that we had
when we was coming up. No, because it wasn't just my mama whooping my butt. I had an auntie and uncle. Don't let her get on the phone and talk to her sisters. Oh Lord Jesus. My auntie gonna come over this weekend. She can be in my face and then my uncle gonna roll up. Niecy, you know better. I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm be good. I'm be good. I'm gonna leave my folks alone because I'm aggravated. I'm be good. I'm be a good kid around here. I don't want no more trouble. I'm good. A, B's, and C's at school. You want me to do my lesson today? I help the class do their lesson. I'm be good.
But Honeybee, hold on though. Let's talk, because we done talked about this a few times on here. The way we are now, our people. Like you say, it was a village back then. Like I'll take it further. The lady next door, she had right to whoop my ass. Let me catch me cussing out there. These days, sisters and brothers fall out with each other about their kids and shit. See, these children, they pay attention to everything. They watch how when mom and daddy argue. These kids,
manipulate.
Yeah, they playing off of this shit now. So I think we
both sides of the fence. Yes, they do. They like, oh, okay.
And I found also, I think the things that I'm saying, all this shit go together. I've seen situations where the mom, especially when the little girls get 14 and 15 years old, 16, and it's a man in the household, they always get with them little girls and they put them in their business. You understand what I'm saying? And they start talking. Then them little girls knowing too much. Then little girls, they get by 8, 17, 18. Now they disrespect that man because they've, hey, I'm dealing with this shit right now in my real life. And it's like,
you understand that. You're absolutely right. And I just feel like I continue to keep saying, check your kids at the door. Just because you may have been just because your upbringing may have been different, or your upbringing may have been bad, or you just always was, abused as a child. I understand your mental. I understand where you coming from, but do not put your child on a rope that is so long that they don't have no room to hang themselves on, because you are causing the same generational pattern of what's going on back and forth in your family as well. Because it's like, just because my mama beat me don't mean I'm not going to discipline my children.
Maybe use that as an excuse, though. To me, I ain't gonna I'm not gonna raise my child the way my mama. No, you're not doing anything but going in that goddamn bedroom.
I'm not gonna mentally raise my child like my parent, but I am gonna whoop your ass like my mama did. Cause some things, when you get to a certain age, baby, you know better.
Shout, you keep saying it. Listen, you ain't even got no kids. You saying it. You just hit it again. You just hit it again. No, listen. That's the difference. We need to get back to whooping their ass. Like, we got our ass whooped and we got custom for less of that and more of just, I agree. So you still can you can whoop that ass with some compassion.
Yeah.
I think that has gotten out of the household. I think we need to be able to get that part back. Cause now I know people that's scared to whoop their kids.
My auntie took the doors off the hinges in her house. Her kids, she told her, "You want some privacy? Get your ass out of my house." You want some privacy? Get out of my house. That's my auntie. She didn't play that. She didn't play that. She did not play that. She'll lock food up on you. Act up. She'll lock food up on you. I put the food on the table around here. You won't eat.
But see, you can't do that today.
Why not? Why can't you?
I just feel like
who controlling your? That's what I want to know. Society lets society let everybody control their house, but society do everything they want to do though. Everybody do everything they want to do. Would you allow somebody to control your house and your kids?
Great point. Great point again. Hey, break that down. No. Break that down. Break that down, though. Break that down. Meaning that we'll go sell some dope. We'll go out there and prostitute. We'll go out there and break all them laws, but we're going to let you.
Ass in the club, twerk. We land up with husbands. We land up with wives. We got lusting over children.
Come on.
But you letting them control your household and telling you what you can and can't do inside your shit. But you pay the cost.
That don't make
sense. Cost to be the boss though. But you letting everybody control you. Baby, let me tell you something. I am a 70s baby. And I wish like Child Protective Services thought they were gonna come up in my mama's house and take
you gonna be a great mom though. A nigga gonna be lucky to have some kids with you.
I wish they would come up in my house talking about some ma'am, I'm sorry your child came to school with a whip. I know they did. I whooped their ass. What you gonna do about it? You think you're gonna provide a better life for them? I bet you won't, because guess what? They came out my whoop high. I laid down and had that. I had the fun for that. Like my sister said, I laid down and had the fun for that.
And let's talk about that though. How much?
Like she said, I go to war with God for mine. I will go to war for mine. You think you're gonna take them about my house? I done laid here and did what I had to do. I done bust my button, went to work and provided my lifestyle to adjust for my children. I wish my child would pick up a phone to call for some help. She better call her mama, her other mama, godmama, grandma, uncle, aunties, daddies before she called 911 on me.
That's what I'm saying. Let's talk about this. Where's the line needs to be drawn when it comes to that? Like even as far as, okay, if it's a light-skinned little baby, if they get a whip, they got a whip on they. I don't think the schools should show much. Listen, hold. Listen what I'm saying.
I always say that you have to resort to spanking your child, but common sense is some things we gather at 5 years old. Okay? Common sense are things that we gather by the age of 5 years old. We know what common sense is, because if I can tell you to go to my room and grab my purse and bring it to me and you do those steps, that is common sense. If I tell you when you get through using the restroom to wash your hands, that is common sense. When I say get through with your meal, put your bowl and your fork in a sink, that's common sense.
Yeah, that's common sense.
Okay? So if I say when you leave outside my household and go inside that school, you go inside that school and you act like you got some sense, because that's not how you act at home. I'm saying you don't always have to be aggressive with your child. You don't have to be physical with your child. Talk to your child. That's not your best friend. Screaming, hollering does not go with communicating.
That's the worst parenting ever.
Your child and have a nice conversation with your child will understand exactly what mommy, daddy, auntie, uncle, grandpa, and grandma was saying. But I'm saying when you have those children that are being disobedient, that are testing your gangster, that think that the street's gonna come up inside your house and control your household, because if you put your hands on me, they said I can call 911 or call this hotline and I can hotline you, then yeah, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Beat your ass again.
Because now you're testing my gangster. Because first of all, I'm going to stop feeding you. I'm going to stop buying your clothes. You won't have no cell phone like everybody else got a cell phone. You won't go nowhere on the weekends.
Okay. So while we doing that, now you got what you call your enablers. You always got somebody in the family who going to come and be Captain Save-A-Ho.
Yeah.
But they only going to do it for so long. They gonna do it
like that. Yeah, because they kids at home running over them. Them be the ones. Them the ones that get their kids at home running over them.
The fun house.
Yeah, that's the fun house. That's the one that got all the daughters with all the kids. All the sons with all the kids in out of jail. Yeah, I'm saying it.
I just think,
it's right. Going on, and it's every day.
I think we need to really figure this shit out, because these are the problems that we're having in society. That's why that boy nothing up like that. And that's not to say nothing about his mom and that. And I'm just saying it's patterns of this shit that keep going on.
No, and them boys are persuading them teachers. Yeah, they knocking them teachers out because they want to knock them teachers out, not because the teachers want to knock the kids out. No, they persuading them. They indulging. As far as these high school boys, they play games. I got high school boys chasing me, and I'm 43 years old.
I had sex with 2 teachers.
I got high school boys chasing me. I'm 43 years old.
I would have been chasing you. Honey, I was that type of young nigga too. Hey man, how you doing? Yeah. Before you talk about,
I'm like, sit your ass down.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a grown woman. Sit down.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then go try the next one. See, you have to be. You still have to have respect. You still have to have respect.
I'm gonna dress up sexy as I want to and go teach my class, but your child gonna give me some respect. It's just the point of how you. I mean, it all goes on how you raise your child. Like I said, it starts inside the house. If you have common sense starting inside the house, you'll have common sense outside the house. When you break that common sense and you break that cycle, you stop that discipline mentally, then you get this chaos.
And it's a lot of giving up. People give up a lot.
Chaos. Yeah, people give up on their kids. They give up on the real quick. Why give up on your child? Nobody give up on you. Like somebody got you right. Somebody made you was doing what you needed to do, didn't they?
Like I said, they wait till they get 17, 18, and they push them out to the world and tell them to go be a man.
Ain't they savages out here in the streets, and they ain't have no choice but to rob, steal, and kill.
And it's our fault. We forced them.
It's survival. It's called survival. Period. It's survival. Yeah.
So we got to take.
There's no way I'm putting my 17-year-old child outside the house. I don't care what he did.
Good or bad. It ain't
bad. He ain't going outside he's not going outside my house, so I know he's a man.
Yeah.
I know he has that responsibility to hold a job, maintain a job, and sustain a job and his money. Then my son can leave the home.
Right.
And for my daughter, if she had 2 kids, she's still not leaving my house so she can be able to maintain the mentality of being a mother to 2 children and holding her house.
I think it's our duty before we.
You're supposed to prepare your children for the world. What do you mean throwing them out here? They're not wolves. Yeah, they're cubs, but they're not wolves like that to just toss them out. No. Like birds. Once your birds start flying, he gone. He leave the nest and ain't no coming back. No.
It
ain't how you do it.
We ain't in the wild.
No, we're not in the wild. I mean, we are, but I'm just saying, no, you got to prepare them for this type of wild. No, I don't believe in that. I left home. I didn't get pushed out. I didn't get told to leave. I left. And I said I was running away. They told me don't run. They said don't run, walk. I don't want you to get tired and come back. That made me feel some type of way. I had to think about running away home. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all ain't going to miss me? No, I ain't going to miss you. I'm going to miss not spending some money. I ain't going to miss not spending no money on you. I'm not going to miss not feeding you. I'm like, dang, that's something to think about.
I had a choice. I had to either do it her way or I went on ahead. And, I wish like hell I would have stayed and did what she wanted me to do. So that's the thing where as you can't let it get so far gone where because once the streets got me, well, nobody finna tell me nothing.
I walk through these schools, man, by dropping off my god kids and stuff like that. I walk through these schools and I'm like, there is some well-dressed dummies in these schools. I ride past these bus stops, the way these kids be acting on these buses and on these bus stops, some well-dressed dummies in these schools. And I said what I said because the thing about it though, in a minute y'all gonna be paying for these educations for these kids to be going to these schools. And then what you gonna do? Because then you got some kids home on your couch, they can't go to school because you can't afford to pay for it. But see, the education is free now. They don't want to get it, and you're not forcing them to get it either. So I believe, like I said, it starts in the household because it starts in the household. And I said again, it starts in the household. The mama don't want to be bothered with the child, and guess what? It starts in the household. The child don't want to be bothered with the world.
And to be honest, I think before it's over with, if you want your child to get a quality education, you're gonna have to start paying for it because these teachers in these inner cities, they don't.
They getting tired. They getting tired. They ready to say, you know what? I'll go get me a whole nother job somewhere.
I mean, it's happening. They'd
rather tutor and go homeschool somebody's kids and sit in the classroom and deal with yours.
Not gonna have a nigga like me in these classroom teachers. I'm thinking about going back to school.
You got kids snatching out the wigs. You got kids telling people kiss their ass. You got kids being very disrespectful. That's somebody's mother. That's somebody's auntie. That's somebody's grandmother. You allow your child to talk to somebody's parent like that, but you up there defending your child and you know your child is disrespectful because they disrespect you.
But see, kids like that, See, I was bad. But when you go to that point to do those are the ones that commit dumb crimes in life.
Yeah, and then they commit and go on to bigger crimes in
That's
life.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, that shit like
Time, and then they
yeah.
become somebody's girlfriend and behind the wall, begging and crying for somebody to feed them on the outside. And for me, I'm the type of person like this. I don't have enough words to put on a piece of paper when you go inside the wall. I'm just being honest with you because I do everything I can to stay on this side of the wall. So I advise you to do the same thing because it's not hard. It's very easy. All you gotta do is obey by the laws and the rules of how you're supposed to be walking and talking out here in this world. If you're paying attention, you got to be a robot out here. You got yes sir, yes ma'am, no sir, no ma'am.
You know what I call it? You know what I call it? I call it hold your mouth right.
Yeah, you do.
You gotta hold your motherfucking mouth right out here. You ain't just man. Listen, I really, but I'm so tired of sharing my knowledge, the wealth of my man. I was out here a long time. Yeah, I ain't even bragging. Let me tell you something, honeybees. Me on my little run, not no little run. I gotta stop. I had a nice little situation, but I had times where I was fucked up real bad. But what I want to say is, you don't get to. I wanted out of that shit. Them niggas just be want to sit in this shit, dude. I needed to get to the other motherfucking side where it's normal at. You understand? Whereas if I leave the door open by mistake because I got drunk and shit, it's all good.
I've done it. I got drunk, came home, left my keys in my door and my neighbor. I'm in a whole apartment complex. Anybody could have walked in on me. Neighbor locked my house on up. She gone in. She hear me moving around. She going downstairs, knock the door.
I know. I got some good shit to share. It's starting to happen to me. That's why I'm starting to feel better. Good things to happen. I'm losing people, but that's cool. I need to lose people. Hey, get what? I got some new shit. I'll listen to this boy. I don't like riding nigga. This young nigga, I listened to his interview. He said something. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna put him out there. I don't give a fuck. That little baby, he impressed me. He said they asked little baby why he's so humble. How is he staying so? He say shit. He said it's so smooth. Honestly, I hang around people who got more than me.
Yep, that's what keep you humble.
Hang around people that's got a drive.
Yep.
If you be around folks who are all negative, man, and you're always the top person in the room, that's a lot of pressure. Ain't nobody trying to it'll bring you down.
Ain't nobody on level, and you got folks looking around you watching and checking your pockets. Being envious of you because you moving and grooving and they can't do all that.
Yeah, that shit made the most sense. So that's another level of humility. That boy half my age. I'm gonna take that.
That's maturity.
Man, get around some folks who get around Honeybees. She's got 19 businesses.
21.
Yeah, that's my pot. Fuck all that other shit, man. You got to have some folks who got aspirations.
I just trained myself at a very young age to always have multiple streams of income because you never know when one river dries up. I'm gonna move to the next one till that one starts streaming again.
Yeah, like an old lad, old person.
I do like in real life. That's just how I've always been. But I was raised around the old school, so I got that from my great aunties and great uncles. You know what I'm saying? I had great uncles, great aunties. I got uncles, aunties. I got big cousins. I got second cousins. I got people that was around me in my lifetime and my upbringing that was giving me the knowledge that I needed to sustain out here in this world because they already knew it was gonna be a cold world. Like right now, I'm sitting here looking at watching news and watching TV and looking at stuff and reading articles and find out what's going on in different cities and states. Now I'm thinking like my grandma did when she was sent. Now I'm feeling like my grandma's back in the day. Man, we living in our last days.
But don't you feel like you've been prepared?
Last days.
You got to understand. It's people you've been prepared. I can tell you've been prepared. I on the outside looking in, I've been prepared. Man, it's people out here that don't even realize what's going on. So they don't even understand what's about to take place or what has taken place. That's they behind and they're gonna catch up years. Man,
they too busy showing out. They gotta flex. They too busy flexing out here, man. I'm gonna tell you what the big flex is: living and enjoying life with no stress, no cares, no worries. That's the flex.
I'll take it a step further. If flex ain't paying you, find something else.
What you flexing for? I ain't never know nobody get paid for flexing.
If you ain't some people say I'm a flexer just because I've been the same way my whole life. I don't know why whether I'm up or down.
Yeah, I can dig it.
So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there because now I don't even hear them motherfuckers. You know why? Because they ain't got more than what I got. Fuck y'all. I'm around. I got to be around folks who. And guess what? I never ask them for anything. I got pride.
I would say this, boy. I'd have been through some storms, and I'd have made them look good because nobody never knew I've been through them unless I said conversation and I told you what my story is. But couldn't nobody walk a mile in these 7.5 that I wear on my feet because I'm telling you, before they even get halfway down the sidewalk, they gonna give it back to me. They gonna say, "Nah, you know what? He's too heavy. All this pressure, I can't have it. I'm cool." I'm cool. Headache. I'm lightheaded. Yeah, you will be because it's pressure over here. But I keep my crown straight.
Got to.
I stay pretty focused. I know how to go to my quiet place. I know how to go to my altar and bow. I bow. I give it all. I drop to my knees. I know how to put my hands in my face. I know how to pray. I know how to pray. It's the difference of praying. I know how to pray. And I pray for me, and I pray for those that's rocking with me, and I pray for those that's not with me. I mean, you know.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing that lately.
Yeah, you know, I pray for everybody because it's getting crazy out here, and we all gonna suffer if we don't have it together. We all gonna suffer, especially if you ain't got that credit right. You really gonna suffer out here. You really gonna suffer out here. You don't get that credit though, but it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get through it. We gonna survive. Like we always do.
I want to take advantage, honeybees. This is what I wanted to talk about this week. We got a platform right here. Now, a lot of people will use this platform that we have. We got a nice following right now. I have people that be sending me subliminals and shit like that on these little posts and shit like that. Now, I have a whole fucking, I told y'all, it's a network now. So that means not just this shit all day fucking long. We can do it. Now, I don't want to, please stop doing this. Look, wherever we are right now in life, I'm fine with it. I love you anyway.
Yeah.
Please, because I'm at a state in my life for real. I'm serious. I'm not trying to hide it no more. I don't care. I'm fucked up about my son. I can't deal with it. Please leave me the fuck alone. Please leave me alone. All that stuff right there. I don't miss a motherfucking thing. Let me tell you something. I don't miss nothing. My mama taught me how to wash when I was 14 years old. I know how to cook, but you know what else I know how to do? I know how to get it and make money. So I can have anything. Everything I want to do so nothing has changed. Only thing that's changed, I'm a little lighter. I feel good. My chest don't hurt no more. I'm getting all this phlegm and shit out my body. Mm-hmm. I don't eat as much carbohydrates and all that. I'm good. Everybody good, remember? Everybody good. Leave me the fuck alone. But I got a whole platform with some platform. We trying to do some good stuff. But I wish everybody the best. I want y'all to do good stuff, but please leave me alone. Please. And man, listen. And I don't care. See, it's a point now. I don't care. And the one person that can really pipe me down, for real, I'm doing just going. He gone. So I'm gonna need y'all to leave me alone. Now y'all got everybody good, right? We good. Everybody good. All this subliminal shit and all that.
Good.
Listen, man.
If they doing it, just like I got all that I got some bad feedback about my video. That's nothing but that's constructive criticism. Thank you.
Admiration.
Constructive criticism. Thank you. I take that very well. It's just, when you put yourself.
If you're not looking at this show and learning that from these two young ladies, you're doing yourself a disjustice.
Put yourself.
Don't just be looking to see what the fuck Pearl doing or what Pearl talking. It's something here. This shit is something here for everybody, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's take the advantage of this shit. Like, hey, man, shit. And then you know what? I want to be where I got to be around folk like Lil Baby. I want some Lil Baby shit, man. Fuck y'all, man. You ain't got more than what I have. So I've got to go with that. Honeybee got 19 goddamn businesses. I'm over it. That's why. So all the other shit on me now. Okay, cool. I'm fucked up person. I'm this. I'm that. I'm cool. I'm light right now. My chest don't hurt no more. And I'm eating less carbohydrates.
What
you with. All right.
That means you're keeping your cholesterol down.
Yeah. I'm getting this phlegm out my body. Yeah.
Hold on real quick. I left my flowers on the counter.
Oh yeah. She getting flowers and stuff. Them niggas rubbing on her foots and shit. Shit, we winning over here. So hey, Even when shit be bad. Hey, man, listen, man, shit ain't great for me right now.
I'm not talking about the type of flowers. I'm talking about the type of flowers you rolling up.
Okay, yeah, we got those too. Good shit. Hey, I'm talking about that good, expensive. But the thing is, what I want to say, you just touched on a while ago. I ain't even, man. Listen, man. I'm in a bad state right now, but this is how you do it. The way I'm doing it. You feel me? Boy, y'all don't make me pull the camera and start walking around and doing all that goofy country shit. I ain't gonna do that. But even in defeat right now, it ain't defeat. I'm taking some shit how a real nigga supposed to do it. Cause now I finna be able to put it out here and show y'all niggas when somebody play with you. This is how you do it. You ain't gotta do all that. Don't use my brain. It's sad.
Yep, I do want to talk about politics. Even
I want you to. We can learn some shit.
I got some people that's upset with me saying that I don't vote, and
Lord.
The reason why I don't vote, and I do understand people's concerns of saying this, that, and the third, and why, and yada, yada, yada. I like to always give my point of view on things because I was always told to speak my mind. In my family, I was always told to speak my mind,
okay.
know what you're talking about, and speak your truth. Okay, look, Bill Clinton was in the office. Bill Clinton changed a lot of things for us. Bill Clinton did all kind of good stuff for us, quote unquote. But soon as Bill Clinton was put out there in the light that he went behind his wife's back and had sexual encounters with young lady, we canceled Bill Clinton. And to me, at that moment, at that time, that was the only black president I had in office. I'm just being honest. I mean, he was raised around a bunch of black folks. He was around all black folks. Just think about it. He was playing jazz on Arsenio Hall.
He had that walk. He had that cool ass walk.
Just playing the saxophone and everything. You know what I'm saying? He got the walk, the talk. He came in. He handled business, and what he said he was going to do. His foundation and his plan. He executed it.
Shout out to him.
So later on in life, we have other presidents. Let's say we introduce the Bushes into the office. Chaos. Okay. Then we got another Bush in office. Chaos, even more chaos. Then we have people being executed in different countries because he couldn't control things in the countries. So I just want people to understand the reason why I feel the way that I feel about voting. Okay. I do sit back and read. I do go back and investigate on these people that are running for offices. These are chairs and buildings that these people are fighting for. And it seems like you listen to everybody's agenda. Everybody has the same agenda when they running for a chair in these people's buildings, okay? Because I'm calling them chairs and buildings because that's what they are. They are chairs in these buildings, okay? And they have the same game plan, the same motto. They have the same walk, the same talk, same game plan, just different person.
It's a game.
They don't execute the game plan when they get in because guess what? They got to answer to the forefathers before they get anything done. As I say, they got to answer the forefathers before they get anything done. They got to run things through other people before they get things done. And then guess what? While they trying to get all their laws in progress and get their laws pushing and moving, and guess what? You got a whole other president get ready. Come on. It's like a basketball and a football team. You know how you don't keep coaches long? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at politics. So you got all these folks running for the same chairs in the same buildings at the same time, all the time, different times of the seasons, and they all got the same game plan. But at the same time, when do we get to enjoy the game plan? Because we never get to enjoy the game plan of the person I put in office because the person that came in right behind them came and took theirs and flipped it around and made it theirs and did something else to it. So I'm like, when does it doesn't just for me? Yes, I'm upset that that's the man that is screaming and hollering, trying to put control on the female's body. Yes, I'm upset about that. I definitely agree with everybody's point of view on that. I have a point of view on that as well. But at the same time, who about to put him in office? Them white folks ain't about to put that man in office. Somebody around here tipping, topping, and touring around with somebody that ain't got no business doing it. Now she can't go get no abortion and get rid of that baby. Yeah, y'all get on up out of here. Y'all can scream, hoop, and holler. He ain't getting in office. You got to listen and pay attention to how they run this stuff. And I've been listening and paying attention to how they run this game plan. It's funny. It's not checkers out here. They playing chess. And if you don't know how to play chess, Get you a chessboard. Find out where you line your pawns up. Find out how you line your knights up. Put your king and your queen in your position and play your game. Quit letting these folks control you out here in your mind and manipulating you. Everybody that sit here and run for office ain't gonna always get in office and do what they say they gonna do. I'm a finesser.
I got a question. I got a question.
I can talk a rat out of cheese and still make them get on that trap and get killed.
I got a question.
They finessers.
My question to the people that got a problem with the fact that you don't vote. Here's the thing. Listen, what if it's nobody that you want to vote? See, this is what people do. We worry about shit. You just because you got the right to vote don't mean you have to vote. You said vote just to vote. You vote for a motherfucker that you really you ain't fucking with. You just voting because you got the right.
Yeah, just like my little cousin said, she just voted for everybody that's black. Baby, let me tell you something. Everybody black ain't got good intentions for everybody.
Part of the reason why those people wanted us to be able to have the right to vote was to be able to vote for some shit that we stand for.
It's true. Understood that.
So why would she want to vote for some shit that she don't stand for none of it? So so for the people that got a problem with that, y'all don't even understand the whole process of what we're talking about.
No, because are you paying attention to who you putting in office? Seriously, are you paying attention to who you putting in office? You don't even know. They really don't even know the full background on a vice president. They just know what they heard somebody else has said about her and going off of what they said about her and piggybacking right up. Go pull her MO. Go pull that woman's MO.
The reason why I don't listen to that shit, the reason why I go check, I'll tell you why I go check. I go read. Niggas look though, niggas been saying telling lies about me since I've been in the kindergarten. Niggas saying shit that's not true. So why I'm gonna believe what some motherfucker saying, man? I gotta go see for myself.
I go see for yourself. Pull her MO. Just like the song said, don't ask my neighbor.
That's my neighbor. Don't be afraid.
Me. Don't be afraid.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
My neighbor.
Oh, that shit tough. My auntie died. Shout out to my auntie died, man. Doc used to play that shit. Yeah, man. We gotta stop being so judgmental about.
No, we gotta stop being so bandwagon. Stop. It ain't even got to be judgmental. Stop jumping on a bandwagon when you ain't got your own research. That's just like when you going to college. You can't go to college and pass college off somebody else's research. It ain't gonna work. You gotta have your own so you can know it makes sense to you.
You're not even doing yourself for justice by just voting because somebody black or just checking some shit and then put the sticker on and get on Facebook. I voted.
Because hell, you got black folks out here screwing black folks. I mean, how I'm gonna trust? I mean, I can't say I can trust all my people, but I'm for my people. But I can't trust you all. If I trust you all, then I'll be lost out here in this world.
I'm sorry. R.I.P. to Vince Dooley, man, the great Georgia football coach, man. He passed away yesterday, the day before. But there's no way in the hell after listening to Herschel Walker for fucking 3 minutes will I check Herschel Walker just by listening to him.
Man, come on, look at him. No, not listen. Look at him. Look at him. He's not even the type of person you can clean up to make look good. Look at him. He look like an alcoholic. He look like a cokehead. He look like a bum. He's out here. He's out here in this world. He's not a man to set foot in office to sit in anybody's chair in anybody's building.
Right. Nah, we ain't gonna. I mean, that's a nasty little campaign they got going on. Him and my man, what's his name? Charnock, whatever that nigga name is.
And then your boy Brian Kemp, he sent out all that $350 to everybody. He tried to buy all his votes. He
did what now?
When Brian Kemp sent out that $350 to everybody to get food stamps, TANF, welfare, whatever the case may be.
Oh, for real?
$50 out. Yeah, he gave everybody $350. You got food stamps, TANF, anything through the government assistance like that.
Right.
You got WIC and stuff like that. They gave you $350 for yourself and gave you $350 for your child.
Hey man, shout out to everybody that's still getting help.
It's called. It was the Georgia. What's it called? Brian Kemp Relief.
They do shit like that.
That man tried to find
like that, though. They do shit like that. That just leave a nasty taste in my mouth.
My thing is, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something how I feel about all this. That the COVID relief and the extra money they gave out. Look, let me tell you something. We was entitled to that. How you gonna give me something that was already mine?
Yeah, and it should have been.
It was already mine. It's already mine. It's been mine for centuries. You just now want to give me something that belonged to me?
And it wasn't enough.
Because what be confusing me is how people buy houses and still owe banks money. Because there's no way I'm gonna give you the money that you asked me for this house and let you walk out my house with my deed to my house to go take to a financial institution. I'm getting ready to pay some money to, and I already gave you what you asked me for the house.
That's a mob.
What food do you take? So when you think you get, excuse me, ma'am, yeah, hand that back to me, thank you. Oh, I need to take that to the bank. What bank you need to take that to? Because the bank already got a check. But see, if you're naive and don't understand, that's how you end up in a mortgage. In the mortgage, you need to pay for your house. You're naive, or I'm naive because that's how I'm gonna do it.
You don't have to.
You gonna come take me to jail for something I paid for?
But when you don't know better, you know, folks just go for shit. Like, but then, man, don't get me started.
If you know better, you do better.
It's you know, but we're gonna do better because you know, I ain't feeling like
it's gonna be too late, bruh. It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late, y'all. And then y'all so quick to cancel out Kanye, and all he said was "wake up." He said America's been sold off. It's for sale. Get you a piece of land and own something. Like we so quick to cut him off because he went there.
Why you gonna cancel? Why you talking about you canceling somebody when you shouldn't have no time to cancel? Can you be canceled? Mm-mm. I don't get with all this shit. Like all this. I don't like. And it can affect someone's revenue. It's fucking crazy. You mean to tell me?
That's just like a job. You sit and work a job 13, 14 years, and they come call you in the office when you come to work. Your regular schedule, you come to work, get ready, sit down at your desk, or you go to your post. They come and tell you, can we talk to you for a minute? Well, you know, we had a couple of budget cuts and this, that, and the third, and we're going to have to lay you off. I've been working 20-some years. Y'all going to lay me off now? So y'all don't care about the home I just bought, the car I done bought. I got 2 kids in college. That's the same thing.
That's the exact same thing. And that's how it works. It works just like that. I've seen it happen.
Same thing.
Hell, I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on that motherfucker. I'm waiting on him to call me. Hey, man, but listen, I've been waiting, though. I'm waiting. Y'all motherfuckers show taking a long time.
Right. Can y'all hurry up, please?
Yeah, can y'all come on with it? Because I figured out 5 years ago that this is not the life for me. Hey, if it wasn't for the shit I went through at that time, I'd be having on a suit right now. I'd be tired, slumped over. I'd be a high executive nigga at the company I work. I was on my way.
I done worked some good jobs, yo.
Man, listen, man. I work 4 hours a day. I work 4 hours a day because I like to cut meat.
4 hours a day?
That's all I do. 4 hours. It really be 3.5. Whatever time I get, I'm going to leave every day at the same time. It don't matter. I go in there and cut that meat. I like cutting meat. And what it does is this job is a symbol of me. It was the worst time of my life. I got this job. And I held on to this motherfucker for all these years. And I don't need it no more right now. I ain't gonna let it go. That's and that's me. That's just me now. I ain't telling the next person. If it was the next nigga, I tell you, you should be the manager, nigga, that I had enough nuts to get it, let them have that shit. I ain't finna play butt touch and all that shit with y'all motherfuckers, man. About no money.
Get these jobs, you gotta be on a point system. I live in Atlanta, traffic be kind of messed up, so I might come in 2 minutes late. You can't come in 2 minutes late more than 5 times, or you gotta write up. The fuck, write me up. Am I coming here executing my job? Am I coming here doing my work? Am I bothering anybody or bothering you while I'm doing my work within my 8 hours? Then why would you penalize me?
I'm gonna tell you what they do now. They don't even document it now. They wait. They'll let a nigga be late 3 years. They wait until it's good for them. But you don't want to do something. Well, you know you've been late 3 years in a row.
Yes, leverage.
And then the person just take it in the ass. Well, how many times you done wrote me up? And if you wrote me up this many times and I ain't never been suspended, and they're like, man, what the fuck going on here? What are y'all trying to do? Bob, what's going on?
Not only that, when you write me up, you didn't bring me no paperwork to sign, so no write-ups don't even matter.
Ain't no write up.
I gotta sign up on them
I gotta
write-ups.
say, yeah, ain't none. Don't say.
Sign up on them
But I'm
write-ups.
saying that's how they doing business now. But we got people out here that don't do their due diligence, and the ones that will, they don't fuck with them.
Just like card from jobs, now you say give you that separation paper to sign. I never signed it. Like you have to sign it before I go. Why? So I don't get my unemployment. You tripping?
See,
You tripping? And if I did sign it, I signed Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse on it. It ain't my name.
That's that thirst trap shit, y'all. She do. Now you, nigga. She just when you do your hair like this, she thirst trapping, y'all. She throw all of those shit. You'll chill. Yeah, that's what we do over here.
It's time to
yes, sir.
Wash my hair or comb it one day.
Hey, you know who been real quiet?
Who?
Or have they been quiet? Them Kardashians ain't been saying much at it. Huh?
Let's talk about the Black Panthers. Let's talk about the new Wakanda movie coming out in 2023. We're not even going to give them the minute, the hour, or the second to speak on them names over there because they don't deserve our conversation. Honestly, they don't. They have enough.
I respect that.
They have enough.
Speaking of that movie, though, I'm hearing good things about this new movie supposed to be coming out. I didn't think that it was gonna work though without the young fella, but it seems like they're gonna be able to pull it off. Did you watch?
Well, they will.
Did you watch the first one?
Coachella, yeah, I watched the first one. The first one was the bomb. Coachella.
I ain't know. I couldn't really get into it.
It's time for the little sister. I think the little sister gonna take control. She, she's smart. He taught her a lot. She learned a lot. She controlled a lot.
Oh, you haven't watched the trailer yet, have you?
Nah.
Yeah, that's who. Yeah, you gotta watch the trailer.
But see, look, I ain't even watching it. I already just that's how my mind works.
Yeah, you know what's gonna go on.
Yeah. And one thing I don't like is movies that take me 5 minutes to figure out into the movie. Once 5 minutes into the movie, if I figure it out, I'm ready to go. I want my money back. I'm cool.
Do they still have movie theaters like they used to? Like back in the do they still look the same?
What you mean look the same? No, they're pretty different. Now you got some theaters that have the dine-in theaters where you have the cheers with the little cheer with the chase at the end where you can have your feet propped up and you.
Last time I went to one that was like that.
You can get dinner and drinks like that, and then you got the ones that has the reclining chairs with the bars in it.
So they got the old style no more.
Yeah, nah, we don't go to movies like that no more. We missed. I'm kind of okay with that too because now if somebody hit the back of my seat, I don't feel them hitting the back of my seat because of the space in the room behind me. So I'm cool with that.
I used to hate going to the movies because every girl or woman I go with, we always had a problem with a motherfucker kicking the seat.
Yeah, that'd be my issue. And I'm gonna say this, and it ain't that they kick in the seat; they use the seat to sit up, they step up. So sometimes you have to just.
But my baby mom, but Dre, you know it. I ain't trying to talk bad about you, boy. I used to be like, sometimes I be like, I used to have a real anxiety about this shit. Like, damn, so I would try to get us some seats where
nobody's behind me, all the way up to the top to the left.
Yep, that's how we had to start doing. Cause that shit used to be a trip. Nigga be about to get to fighting and everything about that shit.
We got put out one time. We was smoking weed in the theater.
See, I think you should be able to.
Man, there was number 4 people in there. Who was we bothering?
Right.
They way down there. We way up here. They wouldn't know nothing if nobody come.
Nah, man, shame on them folks. Whoever did that shit.
It's all right. They waited until we got halfway through the blunt before they came and said something. We got the doobie now. Shit, we through now. What you talking about? But y'all got to go.
Right.
It's all good.
Hey, so what you shout out to Kiki, man. Kiki said she'll be back with us next week.
All right, bet. Miss you, sis.
Hell yeah. Shout out to North Carolina, man. We see y'all watching us, man. We get a lot of people from Los Angeles, California.
Okay, LA. I got to spend some time in El Segundo.
I want to go to El Chamuco Rancho where Ice Cube was at in that movie. El Chamuco Rancho or some shit. That shit look nice.
It is nice.
I want to go where it's they say you go to California, goddamn, you might not, but you can't go to the ghetto. They say.
We not. Hold on. First of all, bro, we not on that statue. We not on that level. We ain't rolling around with the commas in our bank account, so we ain't got to check in with nobody to go to California. Let me just let you know that, okay? And for those that's in California that is watching, I refuse to call anybody and tell you I'm coming to your city for me to visit.
What you talking about check in at the hotel?
Nah, I'm talking about checking in with the thugs. I'm not checking in with no gangsters to tell them I'm coming into town. I got gangsters in that town. Y'all better ask who the gangsters I know is. Hell, I look like checking in. That's just like me telling somebody got to check in to Kansas City. You got to check in with me before you come into Kansas City. Check in with you for what? Who are you? Or I'm going to take your life where I can rob you or have you robbed.
Oh, nah, I ain't nobody, like you said.
Like I said, I'm not on that statue. We ain't got comments in the bank. So hold me for hostage. What, you going to get a refrigerator and some microwave? Some press-on nails? Well, I got some purses over here. They might be knockoffs. I mean, what you getting? What you getting?
Nah, I got folks everywhere, though. Everywhere I'm going to go.
I'll say, I come to LA. You might want to question the gangsters I know. I'm not going to question who you know. You might want to ask who the hell I know.
Nah, I ain't on that shit. I don't want to know none of them folks. Y'all.
I got folks in Inglewood. I got folks in Burbank. I got folks in High Park. I got folks all over LA.
I don't understand why that shit's so beautiful out there. I don't understand why, like, this shit's so wild. Like, it's beautiful. Like, that shit beautiful, and it be going. They go.
First of all, it's a scam and it's an act of a terrorist threat. And I thought here in the United States that we did not tolerate terrorist threats. But see, there goes your system. There goes your Congress system. There goes those people that you put in your seats, your legislators, your governors, your mayors. There you go. Where's the mayor of California when you got people on social media doing terrorist acts? Hello, where we at? That's why I said, why I gotta keep putting people in seats that ain't controlling their business?
I think, why do they get to choose their agendas though? Like the politicians, it's like they choose their agendas versus taking care of what need to be taken care of. That'd be my biggest problem.
You know what? Forget it. 2024, I'm running for governor.
That's what I think.
I'm running for governor.
Regular.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk to I'm going down all lists of all parents. I'm gonna pull up at your house. I'm gonna give you a leather strap.
Okay, that'll be for governor, goddamn.
I'm gonna give you a leather strap. Then I'm gonna place a curfew. And if your child is not inside the house at a certain time, your ass will go to jail for it. So I guarantee you,
we need shit.
I'll make sure your child in the house. If your child missed one day of school, one class, I'm on your doorstep, not the truant's officer. I'm gonna come and do my job. I'm not gonna sit in a chair in the building. No, I'm not.
Yes, sir.
My job. I'm gonna come work the streets of my neighborhood. I'm gonna come deal with my community. I'm gonna come talk to the ones. What's going on? What's the problem? So why you can't find a job? Because you don't have the proper etiquette that you need to go sit in front of these people and talk to them to get that job. I'm gonna send you to some training classes. I'm gonna send you over here to this class where you're gonna get. Hey, I mean, that's the type of person I'm gonna put in office.
Right.
But that's realistic.
Hey, no, we don't.
Realistic. I can dream of things like that would never happen.
No, but listen though, that's a great idea. We need to start putting people like honeybees in office. Regular
like Kanye in office. You put people like Kanye in office.
Maybe. Oh no.
So he can wake you up. That's all he's trying to do is wake you up.
Hey, so I gotta call Nita tomorrow, but we gonna kick that off Tuesday now. She had something going on, but it's gonna be dope. It's a lot of people waiting on you and her, man. And I appreciate you doing that, man. You glowing, man, too, by the way. You got a shine on you, so I kill a rock about you, shouted.
I was soap and water. I washed my face today.
Yeah. I washed my face 3 times. This shit still early.
I washed it more than once today. I washed my face about 2 or 3 times because I got oily skin.
Hey.
And I be eating that ginger like I'm supposed to eat that ginger. That ginger bring that inflammation up out of you.
Hey, what you want to end with, man? What's your message, man? I want you to
beat your kids. My message is everything's mental. Your kids are grown and you feel like you are treating and respecting your kids as adults, then you need to sit down and talk to your children, because sometimes it might be what they need from you is you to sit down and ask them a certain question. And if you don't, this new parenting I'm not with. I'm nowhere agreeing with this new parents, and I don't believe children should be in the kitchen fixing their own food. I don't believe in that. That's why I call them the microwave generation. Now I'm calling them the air fryer generation. I do not believe in my child should have to eat fast and processed food all day, every day. And then you got picky eating children. That's why your children are picky eaters, because you don't make them eat what they're supposed to eat. You
that shit don't make no sense though. Like, come on.
You allow them to eat the junk food in a mess. So when it's time to sit down and eat some greens, some sweet potatoes, some brisket, with the potatoes and the carrots and all that, they don't know what that is. They confused. I don't want that. I don't know what that is. I don't want that.
Nah, that shit don't make no sense. Like we gotta be smarter than that. Like,
we just like to be smarter. Like, you want a good life, live a good life, but be smart about living a good life, because having a good life, it also comes with structure.
But don't it start with the kids though?
Yeah, because that's my future, yo. They're my future doctors, my lawyers, my eye doctors, my chiropractors, my practitioners, my neurologists, my people that's taking blood. Come on, y'all. Come on now.
Hey, so there it is though, and that's some good shit. I want to say this. I want to say that people need to understand something. When I want to speak on some personal shit right now. I had to spin the block. Like I said, I prayed. God showed me, it hurt, whatever. A lot of people left me my life. I feel good right now, right? But I spent the block. I needed to be sure about a couple. Hey, man, look, man, it's up, man. Let that shit stay where it's at, good or bad. And I want everybody to apply this to your life. We ain't got time to be worried about boy Kiki in my head. We ain't got time to be worried about all the shit, man. Go give what's out here for you. God gave us all the gifts. It's up to you to open it up. And I feel, my grandmama told me about God fearing for fear of feeling like this. I feel if we don't open up the gift that God give us, we're doing ourselves a disjustice. And I feel, me being a God-fearing man, that God ain't gonna like that. Tap into what's out here for you. Let's go get it, man. Fuck all the negative shit. And if you hate me a little bit more, because that shit works. We going. Let me keep my shit Pearl and Friends, Sucker Free Sunday. I'll see y'all Tuesday night. Needles pop-up shop with my sister ATL Honeybees. Girl, you doing your thing. Hey, niggas out here got niggas is washing her foots. On size selves. So y'all niggas about to step y'all game up, ladies. I ain't washing your foots, but I need me. Hey, we're gonna do a Pearl Need a Girlfriend show.
Yep.
But no, and this is no I ain't trying to start no shit. All white woman cast. No, I'm just bullshit. I love y'all, man. Shout out. I'm out just talking shit. Love you, honeybees. My sister.